Hi, my name is Lisa. This is for Pathophysiology at American College of Healthcare Science. Just wanted to say this is Sasha. Sasha, say hi. Sasha usually sits on my lap here. This is where I do a lot of my homework and eat some nuts and seeds, and she always tries to steal them from me, which is kind of cute. Anyway, I'm here today to give you a very short introduction and talk a little bit about my definition of health, how it relates to other diets that I happen to really like, and just an overall vision of health. I've already tried to shoot this twice and it's way too long, so I'm going to try to keep it really short. I started last year at the beginning of 2010 with a change in my diet. As I do every single year of my life, I set my New Year's resolutions. About a month or 2 months into them, they all pretty much disappear. But this time I want to open a juice bar, so I wanted to study. So I enrolled in college. I'm here today. I'm taking classes, American College of Healthcare Science. Love every second of it. Basically, every time I learn something, I implement it. What started off with no white carbs as a resolution ended up into pretty much changing my entire diet. I went from, even though losing weight was not the goal at all, being healthy was the goal and education was really the goal, but I went from a size 14 down to what I'm now is a size 2, and I lost about 55 pounds, which was almost 1/3 of my body weight. But again, losing weight wasn't the goal, and it's very important to keep that in mind. The goal is to be healthy. So after exploring different diets, I chose to be a healthatarian, what I call healthatarian, which is kind of a fun word that actually would love to really sit down and write out the definition and really send it in, and hopefully it gets picked up somewhere as a real definition. But it's about decreasing foods that negatively impact one's health, and then increasing foods that positively impact somebody's health. Negative influences on health for me would begin with the white carbs, with like white bread, white pasta, and white flour, white rice, and then move over into sugar, salts, caffeine, soda, coffee. Sorry, not chocolate though, not yet. Eliminating meats, red meats first, and then eventually pretty much all the meats for me. I haven't eliminated fish, and I haven't eliminated the alkaline milk products like whey, yogurts, buttermilk. I don't really eat buttermilk, but I would be open to it. Also, like raw milk, things like that. So that's why healthitarianism is different than some of the other diets, but I'll get into that in a second. But the foods that I do eat are fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, grains, and lean proteins. I know that, doesn't sound exciting at first, but it actually really, really is. I mean, for me, I used to be a pastaholic, so for me to sit here and tell you, and I used to drink a lot because I actually work in a bar. But anyway, for me to go from one extreme to the other really basically means that anybody in the world could do it, if I could do it. And I love it. It's not even like it's painful. I actually really like it. Right, Sasha? Sasha likes it too, actually. Anyway, the other diets that I really love and I'm really interested in is vegetarianism, being a vegan, macrobiotic diet, the alkaline diet, raw food diet, juicing. I would love to be a vegan. I try so many times, but I get really irritable because it's really hard to go to a restaurant, basically, and really not have too many options. Sit there and say, oh, can I have a can of, string beans or something. So again, I do have fish in my diet and the low-fat yogurts and stuff, but eventually I would like to be a full-blown vegan. If I had to contrast and compare anything, I would have to do it with the vegan diet because I am so interested in it and I love it and I really want to be there. But I can't really eat meats that are fake because for me, if I'm going to eat meat, I'll eat the real thing. I'm not going to eat something that looks like meat, but it's not meat. It just doesn't make sense to me. And also, the vegan diet has a lot of processing, a lot of processed foods, and as a healthitarian, I'm really against eating too much processed stuff or white carbs. So, I got those 3 issues with the vegan diet. I love macrobiotic diet. If you're ever in New York, there's a restaurant called Suen. It's probably the only macrobiotic restaurant, and it's really phenomenal. You can go in there, you can even have sushi, brown rice sushi, any of that. Anyway, so that's a little bit about the diets. It defined healthitarianism for you. I just want to close by saying that overall health is not just about nutrition. Is a big part of it. Is nutrition, and there's fitness, and that goes to the physical aspect of health. And then there's also mental, emotional, and spiritual health. And I think to have the true big picture of health, you have to have like all of that. So that's it. I'm gonna cut the video now because this is my last time doing it.